The Grease Omat I told the Cyrillic letter for BBERIO Omat HRA times the micro acute Cyrillic letter for 610. I just couldn't move, like every character in a movie about to get caught. This scene is just like an extremely tense game of cat and mouse. Not daring to move is even more thrilling than riding a roller coaster. Every time I make a move, it feels just like him triggering a bomb alarm. It felt as if I were going to break the don't move rule. I couldn't move. My heart was racing like I was on a 911 call. I couldn't move a bit, hoping all this was just a dream, or a terrible comedy. Bruce attempted to take off Hans and make him slip up, but Hans was as cool as an iceberg. Hans ordered his men to find the walkie-talkie owner and check missing guests. Meanwhile, Bruce was like a stealth ninja, quietly swiping the robbers' cigars. Call confirmed 3 teammates were MIA, and one was taking a nap in the middle of the street. Hans' face went from calm to frantic, like he just found a dollar bill in his pocket. Hans hurriedly asked Little Black about the vault crack status, like he was chasing after a late payment. Bruce informed him that there were about 30 hostages and 7 to 8 robbers in the building. Instead of panicking, Hans commanded his team to find those explosives. They could sneak into the USA, clearly having prepped like pros. After hearing Elle's report, the sheriff smelt drama in the air and got suspicious. The sheriff even sent a team to storm the building, playing with fire like a pro. Just as the team was about to cut through the door, robbers opened fire like a 4th of July celebration. The sheriff called for an armored vehicle, thinking this would break through the door like a piece of cake. As soon as the armored vehicle arrived, it was greeted by an anti-tank cannon like a surprise party. Bruce wasn't slacking off. He quickly started preparing his surprise, gearing up for a show. The Times Omat Sedilla subtitle, a colossal explosion completely destroyed the entire floor, and in doing so, turned those armored robbers into a mere footnote in history. Soon, Hans' backstory broke out. Turns out he was a bad guy dumped by the organization. Bruce tried to contact Elle, but his walkie-talkie was snagged by the sheriff. June was completely pranked by Bruce, making the atmosphere extremely awkward. Bruce thanked Elle and promised to buy him a drink anytime. Subtitles. Mike suddenly became brave and boasted that he could take care of the robbers over a single meal. Then he decided to negotiate with Hans, talk about a wannabe hero. Hans hadn't reacted to Mike's brilliant idea, which was a challenge with a lemon twist. Mike plopped down, trying to show off, only to spill the beans on Bruce's info. He worried about his wife being dragged in, but Mark was too out of it to notice. Instead, he was urging the robbers to make Bruce surrender the bomb or the hostages would be in trouble. Finally, Hans could no longer restrain himself and immediately showed Mike the way out. He found out 6 codes were cracked but was anxiously focused on the last one. To open the final door, they could only wait for a miracle to happen. The police were in over their heads, and the FBI sent agents to the scene. Just as Hans assessed the situation, he stumbled upon an unexpected encounter. Hans freaked out, shouting, "I'm not the bad guy." Trying to deflect attention, he deliberately offered the handgun, triggering a misunderstanding. It didn't take long for Hans' truth to surface, and Bruce started fighting back. Hans' threats proved to be completely ineffective, yet Bruce cleverly managed to find cover. A fierce showdown unfolded in the tiny office, like trying to pop balloons. Suddenly, Hans had a light bulb moment and instructed Carl to smash the glass around Bruce. The glass didn't take Bruce down, but he ended up bleeding all over the place. He lost the precious detonators, ramping up the tension even more. The FBI cut the power, plunging the entire block into darkness. Suddenly, the robbers cracked the last safe code, and the vault swung wide open. Little black case of the $650 million in bonds thrilled to see this was their golden opportunity. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe.